Hello and welcome back to another Wing It. We're gonna wing it on something that's kind of obvious if you can hear the music. That's right. In case you didn't understand that nonsense, this is Jeopardy. So it says press A, B, or C depending how many players you have. I have a 6-button controller, so I actually have 6 options. But we're gonna do one player. I could be Mr. Office Guy, Ron Howard, crazy school teacher, Ron Winslow. Who else we got? Secretary lady, and then back to Office Guy. Let's be Ron Winslow today. Yeah, the guy from Family Matters. I'm gonna call him. What was his real name? We'll go by the name Reg. I think his name was Reggie. Reggie something in real life. I don't know. Press C when completed. Okay. Even though we have a start button. Alright, so we press one of those buttons. If you can't tell by now, I'm playing on a Genesis. I hope you can tell. So this is Jeopardy, but this is, you know, early 90s, late 80s stuff. So let's see how much I actually know. Literature, art, presidents, TV numbers, sports. I don't know what TV numbers would be. Blues songs. Okay, I know a lot about presidents. Let's do some presidents. All right, we'll start with 100 just because that's what everybody usually does. Assassinated a president about whom it was said now he belongs to the ages. Well, there was a few that was assassinated. I hope I don't have to type it. Oh, who was is already there. I see. I don't recognize the quote. The one that was assassinated around the closest to this time. I don't even know if I'm spelling his name. I'm gonna put Kennedy. How do I?
Fine.
No, it's not. It's not Kennedy. Maybe it was Lincoln. Belongs to the ages? Can I do it twice? No. I guess you can't do that in the real show anyway. Alright, let's see if it was Lincoln.
Fine.
See, he didn't even guess. He just put 3 X's. Genesis as a computer, you're not very smart. Alright, Diane the secretary. She didn't know either. 3 X's, we all got it wrong. I bet it was Lincoln.
You know the correct response?
Abraham Lincoln. See, yep. Yep. Alright. There's no way I can get this wrong twice. Let's try for 200. The impeachment conviction of Andrew Johnson failed by this many votes in the Senate. This is stuff I actually don't know, but I'm going to say it was pretty close.
You are correct.
I was correct. It was by 1. That was just out of pure luck, because I thought it made sense. Let's go for 300, shall we? The only president born in Illinois. I believe we already saw him once. I'm almost 100% sure Abraham Lincoln was born in Illinois in a cabin. Let's see. I don't know if I have to spell out the whole name. There is no Z in his name. Ham. Is that the space? I sure hope it was, because that's what I'm using. Link. See if I know how to spell. See, my spelling's not very great. So I know there's an L, 1 colon. Let's hope for the best. Abraham Lincoln. Let's try it out.
Fine.
No? Really? I swear if it's just I spelled it wrong, I'm done with this game. It was Ronald Reagan.
You are correct.
Ronald Reagan was born in Illinois. I could have swore that Lincoln, I think, was just a a lawyer in Illinois. I know he was in Illinois. He had to do something with Illinois. President's yearly base salary was this in dollars. I know what it is now. It's $400,000 now. It's probably the same.
You are correct.
So it was $200,000 back then. See, I wouldn't know. I know what it is today. Cookie Biden's working address. I don't know this. I wish I had a modern version of this game, because I don't know these things. I don't know who they're talking about here. They don't know who they're talking about either, obviously. Roy's doing just as bad as I am. Diane must be cheating or something. I don't know. That's the only way this makes sense.
You are correct.
See, maybe if I was born in the time period, I might have actually known what that meant. 60 sitcom officers today. Oh, I know this one. This is car 54. In this vehicle. Car. See, I know more about the 60s and the 50s than I know about nowadays stuff. Muldoon and Tootie. That was Fred Gwynn. You had Al Lewis. You had all those guys from the Munsters.
You are correct.
Car 54, where are you? Maybe I can. Let's try another one. Let's see if I can figure it out. Oh, great. I don't have that much confidence in this. How much do you wager? Don't they do the wager after? I don't have any money. $100? I don't know if it'll let me. Number of lives led by Richard Carlson while portraying Herbert Philbrick. No idea who that is. Let's guess 3.
You are correct.
Oh. Oh. Hey, it worked. Let's do, I don't know anything about sports. Let's do some blue songs. Where Fats Domino found his thrill, Blueberry Hill. Like I said, I know more about the 50s and the 60s, and I don't know about anything else. Blueberry. Better keep that as one word. Hill.
You are correct.
Yeah. Let's do blue songs for 200. Because I know a bit about music. The song in which Jimmy Crack Corn and I Don't Care. I thought that was the name of the song. I have no idea. I ain't gonna guess. 'Cause I have no idea. They don't know either. I could have swore that was the name. Maybe it's called Bluebird? Blue Corn? Blue Crack? I don't know. Blue Tail Fly.
You are correct.
Is that really what that song was called? Blue Tail Fly? Has anybody ever heard of it called that before? The Marcells hit number 1 in 96 remakes. Oh, Blue Moon. I actually met the lead singer of the Marcells, and it was one of the songs he sang. I actually was the sound technician for one of their shows. Or his show. He kind of did a solo act. But he sang Blue Moon, and he was the Marcells, and Blue Moon better be it. Yep. That's what you get for working in the music industry. Let's try another one, shall we? Thanks to Irving Boulin, Al Jocelyn found them smiling at him. What was Blue? I know these people. Blue Skies?
You are correct.
Okay. Now that I think about it, it makes a lot of sense. Each day, Art Linkletter interviewed this many children in his house party show. Oh, I know Art Linkletter, but I've never seen the show. I've never seen House Party. This would have been,
You are correct.
what, the 70s? I believe. Blue on Blue and Blue Velvet were two of this. Blue Velvet. I know Blue Velvet.
You are correct.
Okay, I guess I didn't. I don't know who Bobby Vinton is. Okay, let's see if we can pull this back in. Though Washington was the father of our country, he was the father of the Constitution. Oh, the Constitution. I know the one that wrote the Declaration of Independence. The Constitution. See, Jefferson did the independence. John Hancock just signed it. I don't know. I know Adams was a person. Oh boy. I thought I knew more about presidents.
Sorry.
Well, they weren't all my money. Father of the Constitution. I'm sure as soon as I see it, I'll know who it was. James Madison?
You are correct.
Okay, so maybe I didn't know. Number of Sergeant Friday's badge in which a Dragnet fan could tell you. I don't know Dragnet. I never once watched that. I know what it is, but I never once dragged that. Never watched it. Like I said, if they had a little more, I could say either a more up-to-date or an older version of this. One of these creatures is speared by St. George in Raphael's famous work. I don't know a lot about artwork. Okay, that makes sense. I guess that's what you get when you play 30-year-old Jeopardy. Homeland of authors. I don't know how to say that. I don't know how to say any of that. Sure. See, I was thinking Germany when I saw Schiller. I should have just did it. But I wasn't really familiar with any of that. It's the Run for the Roses in the Bluegrass State. What was the category? Sports. Oh. Oh, yeah. Kentucky's the Bluegrass State, but how was I supposed to know it was the Kentucky Derby? I don't know anything about sports whatsoever. Okay. Her hairstyle and style on ice made her famous in the 1976 Olympics. How she was. I swear I just saw this person on Facebook just by accident. What was her name? Maybe Diane? I don't know. I don't know if I'm spelling it right. Because it was something about an ice skater's hairstyle, and the name was Hamill, and I was thinking Mark Hamill.
You are correct.
Hey! Oh my god! I got it! Okay. Let's see. While Edward Tudor is the prince, Tom Canty is this other title character. Well, the Tudors were like the royalty. They were the kings and the queens in the family of like Queen Mary. Maybe he was a knight. Tom Canty. Let's try knight. Just because I really don't know what they're really going on about.
Sorry.
Ah. I almost was out of the hole. I'm back down to negative $300. Let's see what the correct answer actually would have been.
Sorry.
He has no idea either. I have no way of catching these people, at least not in this round. See, the Tudors I know were the royalty, like Queen Mary of Scots was a Tudor. I'm pretty sure. Other than that, oh, she doesn't know either. Let's see what it is, Alex. What's the answer?
You know the correct response?
The pauper. Okay. See, none of these categories are going to do me any good. Let's just hope I've read one of these things. Philip PIRRIP'S nickname in Dickens' Great Expectations. I don't know. Phil? Okay, Phil. There you go. Nope, that ain't it. See, I don't know a lot of these classic works. The only books I read are Star Wars based. Is there anything really wrong with that? Great-grandson of Chief Black Hawk and one of the first in the NFL Hall of Fame. Okay, I know nothing, not a single thing about football, besides the fact that it's shaped like an oval. Jim Thorpe.
You are correct.
Maybe you've heard the name, but I couldn't have guessed that one. I just want this round to end. When was the night watch? When his night watch was clean, it proved to be a daytime scene. What? Rembrandt?
You are correct.
I wish I knew more about artwork. I don't know. Me being Officer Carl Winslow, I just remember what his real name was. Carl Winslow. I'm not doing so good. She wrote Ramona. I don't know nothing about this topic.
Sorry.
She wrote Ramona out of concern for the Native Americans. I don't know. Give me the answer. Who is it?
Sorry.
See, he's just wasting time. Every time they do that and they just do the X's, it's wasting time. It's not to wait another 10 seconds. I'm the only one left. I don't know. I was going to put in Jackie Kennedy. I really don't know. I have no idea who this is supposed to be. And it was Helen Hunt Jackson. At least I got Jack right out of this whole mess. Give me something I'm going to know. Art. He was a financier before leaving civilization and the settling of the South Seas. I've never heard of this kind of thing before. I don't know. Was it Zeus? Jeez. If you don't know, don't push the button. I understand it's a computer, and all they're doing is they're taking their money away. If I had any sense, when I had any sort of money, if I just stopped, I would win. Because they keep getting it wrong. At least she does. He's still got a lot of money. He's still losing it, but he's still got a lot of money. She's going to go broke, you know, and now it's back to me. I don't know. I've never heard of a person that did this before. There should just be a button that says I give up. But there isn't.
You know the correct response?
Godwin. That sounds like penguin. No idea. Hans Hoblin the Younger illustrated this author's Utopia and painted his portrait. No clue. Once again, Mr. Gumball. I don't know.
Sorry.
Once again, wasting my time. Hey, he's lost a lot of money. Did I ever have $1,500? I think the most I ever had was $100. I guess Sir Thomas More.
You are correct.
No idea. I've heard the name Thomas More. I've heard a lot of these names, but I don't know who they did or what they did. Author of Madame Bovary. Yeah, Father Philip. No clue. Gustav.
You are correct.
Gustav Flaubert. It's the round over. Finally. Please. Let it end.
Double Jeopardy.
What? Oh, okay. Alright, we're gonna do this round here on the next one. I'll see you next time.